Hey guys, hi. Very good evening to all. We'll wait for some time and then we'll start. Please ask your friends, colleagues to join. We'll start in some time. Okay. Thank you. Guys, please ask your friends to join. We'll start in next 4 minutes. Okay, thank you. Okay, guys, let's start. So, still we have a lot of people not yet joined, but we'll start. Okay. So, very good evening to all of you once again. So, welcome you all in today's session on data analytics with Power BI. Okay. So, guys, have you got the recordings? Have you got the recordings till now? Yes? No? Please tell me. Have you got the recordings? Mansi says no. No. Others, is my voice audible to you? Can you hear me out? Can you reply, please? Okay. See, guys, I have shared you one notes link, right? If you remember, I have shared you one notes link. 1 second, guys. I have shared you one notes link, correct? In this notes link, you'll find the Telegram group, okay? And I have also attached the recording link, okay? Let me see. I think so. In this playlist, as of now, only one video has been updated. The next video will be updated very soon, okay? Only one video has been updated as of now. The next video will be updated soon in this playlist. All right? Clear? Anshu, that is what I'm telling you. Please listen to me. I have shared one notes. Okay. I think so. There are many participants for them. This is the first session. I'll reshare the notes here. Second. Please check it, guys. In this notes, you'll find the link. Okay. Let me do one thing. Let me also attach this in your Telegram group. Okay. So any communication we will be keeping what on the first page. All right. Clear? Yes. No. Tell me, guys. Please keep this link with you. In this link, if there is any announcement, if there is any communication link, I'll be pasting it on the first page of this notes. Okay. And any important content that has to be noted, I will write down in this one only. All right. If you feel you can prepare the notes, otherwise, this is enough for you. This will be enough for you. Rest practicals you will be doing along with me only. Correct. So these are the two links. So if you have not joined the Telegram group, please click on the link and join the Telegram group. And this is the recording links that has been added here. Okay, as of now, one recording has been uploaded. Soon the second YouTube recording will also be get updated in the same playlist. All right. So I would like to launch a poll. Just a second. Let me see how many of you have followed my instruction last time. Please check this. Please participate in this poll, guys. I've shared a small poll. Please participate in it. Please participate in this one. So I can see some of you have installed it actually. All right. Somebody says we'll do it later. Again, you're delaying it. But yes, it is your choice, guys. I recommend you to get this thing installed as soon as possible because we are very soon we are going to jump into the practicals, right? So please follow the instructions being given here in the session and complete the download process of this particular tool, download and installation process of this particular tool. All right. Okay, I think so. Half of you have already installed it. Some of you are there who have not installed. We're expecting more participants, but that is fine. All right. So, Sukriti, can you share the link of the Telegram group? Sukriti, I have already shared the Telegram group link in the notes. Please open the notes. You'll find the Telegram group link. Okay. Mansi, what about the self-paced learning? Mansi will be updating you regarding the self-paced learning very soon. Okay. We'll update you on it. We're working on it. We'll update you. Okay. As soon as I get a update, I will be sharing with you guys all. All right. Don't worry about it. After the webinar, I will install the Power BI. Okay, and show no worries. That's fine. Okay. So how many of you have tried to open the Power BI and have explored the Power BI tool after the session? Like you had yesterday also no session. So did you try to open the Power BI tool and explore features in it? One second, guys. Please respond. Siddhant, you need to drop an email to get the further communications from the team. All right. 1 second, guys. Am I audible? Shivansh, am I audible? One second, Siddhant. Just give me a second, guys. Let me finish this, then I'll come to you. When did you have submitted the project? All right. Okay, guys. So what all things you have seen in the session, in the tool? Can you tell me what all things you have explored in the tool? What all things you have explored in this tool? Can you tell me? So there is option to get the data. Okay, that's good. But after getting the data, did you try to get inside it? Did you guys try to get inside this from various sources? Yes, that is correct. You get different options to connect with the data. Yes, there are certain different visualizations. Visualizations, charts and graph, creating reports. Uh, Directly, you cannot create report, right? You need to develop some visualizations. Based on that only, you will be developing the reports, right? Sir, I attended first class today. That's absolutely okay, Yash. Okay, no worries. Okay, let me open my tool. Then you can look into it for more clarity. Okay, let me open my Power BI desktop. Okay, where is that Power BI desktop? All right, let this get opened. Sir, I have joined today for the first time. 1 second. What are things I need to complete? Tapasya Tiwari, all you need to, you can go back, watch the recordings. For now, very important, you can just download the tool. Okay, you can download this tool. Anjali Vishwakarma, I'm not audible. What about others? Am I not audible? Guys, I'm in a good network. My network is also good. You can check this. You can check this. Anjali, I think you have to check your connectivity once. Okay, I don't have the access to share in the chat, but let me see if I can share. share this. Uh, Anybody, can you see the screenshot I have shared you in the chat? It's audible, guys. I'm audible. All right. I've just opened my tool, guys. So let's see. Tool. Okay. So guys, this is the interface of your Power BI desktop. Okay. So initially, on the very first time, as soon as you open it, you will get this page. Okay. Here you have multiple options like blank report, one link catalog, Excel workbook, SQL server, learn with sample data, and get data from other sources. Basically, these are the options which allows you to connect with any specific data set. Okay. It allows you to connect with any specific data set. All right. Rishabh, but your voice is not coming. Rishabh, I am audible to everybody. Please check your connection once. Okay. All right. So if you see here, in the left side, you have certain options: home button, open, sign in, option, and setting in about. About will give you just information related to the Power BI desktop. Okay. Related to Power BI desktop, like what is the current version in your Power BI desktop in your system, and some other details. All right. We can close this. If I just go back to my file section, so I'm getting some more options here now. Options and settings. So these are some core options and settings related to our tool inside, which is installed in my system. Okay. So these are some core settings. Okay. These are some core settings, which we can check if we are facing any kind of issues. We can come back to these options and settings, and from here we can rectify that issue. All right. Then there is an option here called, one second. There is an option here called sign in. Okay. This is the option which allows you to connect with Power BI service. Okay. This is an option through which you can log into your Power BI service account, and during working in this Power BI desktop, you can immediately get inside the Power BI service. Okay. So for this, again, you have to create an account on Power BI service. So once that account is getting created, that user ID and password, you have to pass it here to use this particular tool for more advanced, for publishing purpose, basically. Okay. If in case you want to use some extra visualizations, at that time also you need to have a Power BI service account. All right. That is one thing. Next, this import and export. Import is basically if you want to import any specific work, you can get it. Export, if you want to export this content, whatever you have developed, you can click on this to export the work. If you want to export in the Power BI template form, if you want to export in the PDF form, you can do it from here. Okay, I will show you these export options again when I'm working on the Power BI service page. All right. So for now, these are some basic settings: get data, save as, say, share. All of these are basic settings that by just looking to it, we can understand what it is. Okay, let's go to the home page. For now, I'll just click on this blank report. Basically, blank report means I'm not getting connected with any specific data source. I'm just getting inside the interface. All right. If I have to get connected with data, you can just click on get data. You'll get multiple sources of the data to which you want to connect with, and you can get inside. Okay. For now, I'm just going with a blank report. Okay. Means I'm just getting inside my tool without connecting with any specific data source. All right. Since I'm installed it new, so I'm getting so many notifications here, but that is fine. Yeah. All right. So now we have came inside the Power BI desktop without getting connected with any specific data source. All right. So now if you see here inside this interface, there are multiple lot of options here which you can see. Okay. First of all, you can see there is a empty canvas. Okay. Let's say we'll call this white window as a canvas. Okay. We will be calling this white window that you can see the first this big white screen as a canvas. Okay, this is nothing but as of now this canvas is empty. Okay, so what happens as soon as you click on the blank report, this new blank canvas is created. Okay, and this is the place where you can start designing your report. Okay, so this is the place actually where you are going to drag and drop your visualizations like your charts, tables, and some other elements to build your report here. Okay, as I said you, Power BI desktop only allows you to create reports. If you see here, if I click on this page, this is the page one, right? If I click on second page, this is another page. Okay, so you can see here it is stating that add data to your report. Basically, this is the section, this is the place where you create your report. Okay, this is the place where you are going to create a report. Ideally, guys, in one page we create one report. Okay, let me delete this. In one page you create one report. But for our learning purpose, what we will do, we will create one visualization on one page, and once all the visualizations are created, we'll try to create a report based on that. Understood? Did you understood my logic? What we will be doing, we will be creating one visualizations in one page. Okay, like this. If you click on the plus icon, you'll be able to create multiple pages here. Okay, we'll be able to create multiple pages here. So for learning purpose, I'm just doing it in this way. Rest, that is your choice, how you want to create a report. But for learning purpose, I'll be showcasing you different visualizations on this interface one by one, okay, in different pages, so that you don't get confused. That is only agenda. I hope this part is clear to you. Okay, this is one thing. This canvas where you create your report. If you see here, this canvas comes under this report view. Okay, this canvas comes under report view. If you click in the report view, you will be getting this canvas. Okay, this is the empty canvas. Got it? This is the empty canvas. So once you click on the report view, it is the empty canvas. So as soon as you click on the blank report, it will open this report view. Okay, if you see here, there's a green color line coming up here, the green color line coming up here. It means this is active right now. If you click this one, you can see this is now active. Okay, now first let us talk about the report view. As I said, whenever you are opening Power BI desktop, the blank report, this report view will by default open. Okay, which means that this is the main interface where you are actually going to create your visualizations and further building your reports. Okay, this is the main visualization where you're going to create a report. Now, if you see here, there are three sections. By default, you can see here, there are three sections coming up in the right side. Okay, what are these sections? You can see we have a filter section, we have a visualization section, and we have a data section. Correct? There are three panes: filter pane, visualization pane, and data pane in the left side. This is coming only in report view. If I open the table view, you cannot see that. So if you see in the report view, I'm getting these three options: the filter view, visualization view, and the data pane. Okay, three panes: filter pane, visualization pane, and data pane. Now, what are these panes? Let's talk about the data pane. Okay, this data pane will list you all the data sets or all the available tables that you have connected with. Okay, it will list all the available tables as well as the fields inside those tables. Okay, so it will list you all the available tables along with the fields. Okay, so if I'm saying fields, guys, it is nothing but the columns, right? Let's say you have a table of a student, of a class student, and in that table you have student columns like student ID, student roll number, or student name, his age, his class, his division, like that. So all these parameters, all these features are nothing but your attributes. So here we call them as fields. Got it? We call them here as fields. Am I clear? Am I clear? So these fields, it will be listed out here. Okay, in this section with the name of the table, the fields will be listed out. Okay, next is visualization pane. Next is visualization pane. If you see in this, let me hide this data pane now. In this visualization pane, this contain some list of visualization types. Okay, so here you can see we have bar charts, then you have area chart, then you have this pie chart, donut chart, tree map. So there is a list of visualizations that you can see here, which you can add in your canvas and you can develop them. Okay, you just have to drag and drop here. Okay, if you drag and drop, or else if you click on it, you'll get the template here. Now as soon as you uh, drag and drop this template or click on the template, you'll get this blank template here. Below this visualization option itself, you'll find some details. You can see here it's showing me for this. I have selected this bar chart, right? In this bar chart, it's asking me to pass details into y-axis. It's asking me details of the x-axis, and if I scroll down, it's asking me some other parameters like what should be in the legend, what should be the small multiples, what should be in the tooltip. All such information it is asking from me. Now, where these options will be coming from where these options will be coming from. If you see, if you remember, guys, here we had data section, right? In data section, we had the name of the table, and along with that, we had different field names, correct? We had different fields. So we just have to drag and drop those fields inside this particular blank cells, and based on our fields, this visualization will be getting created. Okay, based on the fields that you have drag and drop into this specific cells, this visualization will get created. Let's say you have a sales data set and you want to find out sales by region. Okay, so now it is your choice, like in y-axis what you want to keep, in x-axis what you want to keep. You can keep the region fields in the y-axis also, you can keep the region fields in the x-axis also. Okay, and in the y-axis again you can keep the sales field, in x-axis also you can keep the sales field. It is your choice. If you're keeping region in the y-axis, you have to keep the sales in the x-axis, or vice versa. Got it? Am I clear, guys? This part, the visualization part. Yes, no, tell me. I need a quick reply, please. All right, good. So here you can see add further analysis to data. If you want to add some more, we'll see this one later. This is format. This is a format option. Let's say you have developed your visualization, okay, and now you want to format it. Format basically means you want to beautify it. You want to make it look more good. At the time, you can select this option to format your visuals. All right, you can format it from these options. All right, so this is your visualization pane. Then you have filter pane. So filter pane is just to narrow down your result. Okay, let's say you have states data set here, and you want to filter down the states based on the regions. Okay, let's say you want to see only the north region states. So only north region states will be visible. All right. So this filter pane allows you to apply filters on your data at different levels. Okay. If you see here, you have filter on this visual, filter on this page, filter on all pages. Basically, there are three options here. Now, what is this filter on this visual? Let's say you have created a visual and there are multiple visuals here. There are multiple visuals here. There are 4 or 5 visuals in this report. Let's say you want to apply a filter on a specific visual. You have to select that visual and you have to pass the filter parameter in the filter on this visual section. Okay. Second is filter on the page. Let's say you want to apply filter on all the pages, on all the visualizations in this particular page. You will drop the parameter in the filter on this page section. Okay. Third is filter on all the pages. This option basically means, let's say you have multiple pages here. Okay. They have multiple pages here, and you want to filter your all the pages based on some parameter. Okay, let's say you want to see let's say you have data set where you have global data. Okay, and inside the globe you have to see the result for only India. So at that time you can search a filter here. In this filter you can apply countries, and in that filter you can just select India over there. Okay. Yes, I'm just explaining the interface right now. We will be doing the practicals in some time. All right, understand? All right, we are just understanding the interface for now. After some time, we'll be looking into the practicals also. Okay. So this part is clear to you, right? This section is clear. So as of now, there is no data that we have loaded here. Okay. We have not at all loaded any specific data here. 1 second, guys. I'll come on this 3 sections in a while. Before that, let's talk about what are these things. What are these things available here? Okay, let's talk on them one by one. So basically, the first section that you can see here, this window where you can see my cursor, where I'm scrolling my cursor, this is the data section. As of now, you are in home button. Okay, in file button, you'll go to back to your page. Okay, you'll go back to your page where you can import data, where you can save, you can share all those things. You are now in home button. In home button, you get this window. Okay, in home button you are getting these things. Okay, if you see here in the home button, uh, under the data section there are multiple options here. Okay, basically data is denoting that you can get connected with multiple data sources. All right, you can get connected with multiple data sources. The first option is get data. Okay, if you see here, if I click on get data, I'm getting a list of data sources to which I can get connected with. Okay, I can connect with Microsoft Excel file. I can connect with a server. I can connect with a CSV file using this text option. I can get connected with web page. I can connect with a PDF, or there are some more options. If you go to the more option, you'll get a list of sources to which you can get connected with. Okay, there are in the all section you'll find all the data sources. If you want to search for specific, let's say if you go to file, basically it says you can connect with any of this thing. Okay, then you have database. You can see these are many database are there to which you can get connected with. Okay, usually we work on either Microsoft SQL Server, PostgreSQL, or MySQL Workbench, right? So here we have that options, MySQL Workbench and all. Okay, this is for the advanced stages when you're working on it in the real time, but just for understanding I'm telling you. Then you have Microsoft Fabric. Okay, this is again usually the companies are working on these things. Then Power Platform, Azure, online services, and others. Okay, these are some other sources. Usually we will be working with the files option. We'll be working with the file option. So what is get data? So once you select the data source, it will ask you to click on connect. Once you click on connect, it will ask you to select the path of the particular file inside your local system. Okay, if I click on connect, you can see it will ask me the location of my data set from my window, from my local system. I can select it and I can click on open. Okay, so get data gives you a menu with a wide range of data sources. Okay, so with which you can connect with our Power BI. So apart from this, these are some common data sources to which you can get connected with. These options you'll also find in Get Data. This is Excel workbook, One Link Catalog, and SQL Server. So these are some popular tools which is being generally used by the people across who are using Power BI. Okay, so that is why they have added in their this section only. Then you have this Enter Data option. Enter Data option. Let's say you don't want to connect with any data. Okay, let's say you want to manually create your own data. Okay, you want to create manually your own data or own table. So click on this option. It will ask you, it will give you a small page to create a table. Okay, so here you can give, let's say I give the name here as student ID. Okay, student name. You don't need to do it, guys. This is just a demonstration. Student ID, student name, student A, class. Okay, let's and one more. Let's go with the grade. Okay, student ID 1. His name is Raju. His class is let's say 10th class, and his grade is B. Okay, let's say second Sita. His age, his class is 10th again, and his grade is C. Okay, third, then we have Gita. Okay, let's say we'll keep this to I guess one. So 102, 103, and his class is 10th and his grade is A. Okay, so here you can give the name of the table. Let's say I want to give the name of the table as student student table. Okay, and finally here you are getting three options: load, edit, and cancel. Okay, we can click on load option here for now to load the data set directly. If you see here, my table will get loaded. My table is getting loaded here. Just imagine, guys, this table is created by me manually. Okay, so I have just these many fields. Okay, these many fields I have created, right? Class, grade, student ID, student name. If you see here, for some specific fields, I'm getting a summation symbol. Can you tell me why I'm getting those summation symbols? Can you think and tell me why I'm getting those summation symbols? Why I'm getting these summation symbols? Why am I getting these summation symbols? Why these are summation symbols here? Yes, these are numerical columns. Correct. These are numerical columns. It means that I can perform aggregations on these specific columns. Okay. This means that I can perform some sort of aggregations. So what are aggregations? Sum, count, average, mean, median. These are aggregation values, right? Yes. These are aggregations. Okay, means I can perform aggregations on this column. I can find out sum, I can find out mean, count, average, all those things. Okay. So whenever you want to create a table, you can just click on this enter data. If you want to create manual table, okay, manually if you want to create a table, so at that time you can do it from here. Just enter data and you get this window, and here you can just click on plus 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 to create new columns. Okay, you can remove this also. If you do not want this, you can remove the cells also, and in the bottom you have to give the name of the table. Okay, and just click on the plus to add the rows. As soon as you type the values, it will automatically create the columns and the rows for you. Finally click on load to load the table directly in your Power BI desktop. Clear? Om Raikvar. Is it clear? Om Raikvar. Clear? No, actually I'm asking to Om Mansi. He is asking to repeat it again, so that is fine. That's good. So this Dataverse option is not for you for now, because this will allow you to connect to the Microsoft Dataverse or a data platform where you can store the business data, which is generally used in Power BI apps, Dynamic 365 and the resources. Okay, we'll not be using this for now. This recent sources basically says that to which recently to which data you have connected with. Okay. Sonam Kashyap says my voice is not clear. Sonam, please check your connectivity, because no one else is saying that. It means there might be some possibility at your end. Okay. Recent sources basically tells me like which all recent data sets I have been connected with recently. Okay. For now, I have not been connected with any data source, so it's empty for me now. Okay. Tarun, to create table, you just have to click on enter data and you get the small window. And here you have to create the table manually. Usually we do, very rarely we create tables manually, because do you think you will be able to create a table with 1,000 records manually? No, right? Just for sampling or for learning purpose, you will be creating those kinds of small tables. Okay. But mostly you will be loading the table directly, right? So that is what you do. Okay. Next option that you can see here is transform data and refresh. Can somebody guess what is this transform data and what is this refresh? One thing you have to note that, guys, whenever I am moving my cursor on any specific option, whether this is this option, this option, this option, and this option, you'll be able to see that there is a tooltip coming up in the bottom. This tooltip means there is a pop-up coming in the bottom which says, what is this option for? Okay, what is this option for? Whenever I'm moving a cursor on any specific option, there is a pop-up coming up in the bottom which says, what is this option for? Right? Can you notice? Can you notice that? Mansi, Dataverse, frankly, it is not for you now, because it is going to connect with Microsoft, one of the Microsoft service. Okay, that is a Microsoft service called Microsoft Dataverse. Okay, it is actually a data platform which is used to store the business data that is used in more advanced apps. Okay, like Power Apps or Microsoft 365 or some other services. For now, we are not going to use it. All right. Okay, so I was saying that whenever I'm moving my cursor or any specific option, there is a tooltip coming up in the bottom. Okay, this says that this will allow you to connect. This will say that what is this option used for? Okay, what is this option used for? So I was asking you, what is this? In the queries section, you have two options. You can see in data section we had these options. In queries section, we have these two options: transform data and refresh. Transform data and refresh. If you see, guys, once I click on transform data, a new window will open. Okay, a new window will open. A new window has opened. Okay, do you remember what is this window? Power Query Editor. Do you remember? We have discussed this in the last session. What is Power Query Editor? Do you remember this was one of the component, one of the feature that we have discussed in the in last session? Power Query Editor. Do you remember, guys? Yes, it's an ETL tool. It's an ETL tool. It is used to extract, transform, and load the data. All right. So I'll be coming on that tool in some time, but I'm just telling you, this is the place where you are actually going to clean your data. Okay. This is the place, that is Power Query Editor is the place where you are actually going to clean your data. Okay. See, guys, you cannot proceed with your raw data directly, right? You need to clean it. You need to make it into a format that is more over suitable for analysis. So that is what you will be doing here in this section, Power Query Editor. Okay. This is the place where you are going to clean your data. This is the place where you're going to prepare your data. Okay. So I'll be coming on this window in some time. Okay, but for now let me explain the other tools. Okay, so let me close this. So this transform data will open a new page that is called Power Query Editor. Okay, so this option you will also get whenever you are going to connect with your data. For example, let's say if I go to load data, if I go with CSV file, and if I just try to upload any specific data, let's say this data, let me click on open. I'll get the option there also. Okay, here you can see I'm getting an option, transform data, right? Transform data. If I go with the transform data, I'll get the Power Query Editor opened. Okay, you'll get the same window, Power Query Editor. Okay, so we can get the transform editor through two options, either whenever you are connecting to the data, or else when I am going with this option, transform data. Okay, let's say you're working on a data set. Okay, you have loaded the data set, and in between you found that you need to add some more information there. You need to edit the data. At that time, you can you make use of this transform data. All right. Next is refresh option. This refresh option allows you to get connected with the recent data. Okay, whenever you are working on a data set, and let's say the data in the real time gets changed, you can just click on this refresh button to access the latest data. All right, that is refresh button. Clear? All right. Next option that you can see here is insert. In insert, you will find there are multiple options, correct? In insert, you are finding these three options, that is new visual, text box, and more visuals. If you click on new visual, a new template of the visual will get created here. Okay, a new template of this visual gets created here. Basically, this is a template. Now, let's say you want to pass any field here in this template. Okay, let me pass class also here. You can see a default visual get created. Okay, this is a default visual that gets created. All right. Let me remove this now. This is a new visual option where you can get an empty template. Then you have text box. Text box. This text box option allows you to add any specific title or some subheadings that you wish to add, that you can add with this text box option. Okay. To remove this, click on these three dots. There is a remove option. Then more visuals. In more visuals, you'll find from app source, from my files. Basically, from app source basically means that if you are connected with your Power BI service, you'll get access to more set of visualizations. You would have seen certain set of visualizations here, right? There are certain set of visualizations. If you want to use some other visualizations, here you have an option of more visuals from app source. Here also, if you click on the three dots, you get the same option, get more visuals. Okay, you get this option here also, get more visuals. All right, so that option will be enabled only when you are connected with Power BI service. Okay, then you have this calculations option, okay. Now see, guys, whenever we are getting connected with data, right, whenever we are getting connected with data, it's not necessary that we will be proceeding with the same set of data, right? There might be scenarios like where we want to add some more fields over there, where I want to add some overall aggregations I want to create, right? So at that time, this is benefit useful. Okay. First is new visual calculation. Basically, new visual calculation will allow you to create new calculations that will be used within the visual. Okay. So this is very useful whenever you want to perform any kind of calculations on the data within a specific visualization or what. Okay. So new visual calculations will be created within the visual. Okay. Let's say you have created a visual, and in that visual you want to create a new calculation for it, only for that visual. That time you will be using this option. Apart from this, we have these two options. That is a new measure. Okay. So if you see here in the pop-up, it says write a DAX expression that calculates a value from your data. Okay. So whatever data set you have, whatever data set you have. So this with this option, it will allow you to create another new measure that can be used across your entire data set or reports. Okay. So these measures are nothing but your calculated fields that you can use within your visualization, and you can provide more flexibility across your data. Okay, this is new measure. Clear? Then you have quick measure. So understand that in new measure, guys, you have to manually write down the formulas, manually you have to write down the expressions. Okay, but in quick measures, there are some set of inbuilt functions and calculations where you just have to pass the fields, and with those inbuilt functions and calculations, the result will be created. Okay, if you click on new quick measures, you can see here we have some list of inbuilt functions. Let's say I want to find out average per category, variance per category, max per category, minimum value per category. If you want to get the filtered value, difference from the filtered value, or if you want to see time intelligence, time related information like year to date total, quarter to date total, year over year change, like this, there are different set of inbuilt calculations. Okay, that see guys, these calculations which are inbuilt here, these are commonly used. Okay, which are most commonly used, so that is why it is created here. Okay, these are inbuilt calculations. Got it? These are inbuilt calculations. Okay, so for these calculations, you don't need to write down any expression or any formula. Whereas for new measures, you have to manually write down the expression and the formula here. Okay, you have to manually write down the expressions and the formulas. All right, clear? Then sensitivity option, this option is as of now disabled. We don't have to do with this as of now, because this option just allows you to protect your data within the Power BI. Okay. So this is very useful whenever you want to ensure that like you are handling some very sensitive information. Okay, so you can restrict some access to the data based on the user roles. And publish option, this is a share option. Means let's say you have developed your report, you have developed some visualization here, you have developed your final report, and you want to publish it to Power BI service. At that time, you can make use of this option. Okay, so why do we publish it? Understand that we publish it so that we can share and collaborate with other team members. Okay, so once you click on the publish option, it will ask you some login credentials of your Power BI service account. If you have already logged in your Power BI service account, it will directly publish on Power BI service. Okay, clear? Prep data improves Copilot insights for preparing your semantic model for AI. This is an advanced AI inbuilt tool, but I don't think so it will work for now, because it is again asking you Power BI service account. Okay, same way here, this Copilot option is like AI powered assistant. Okay, which will help you to create and analyze your report. Again, this will again ask you your Power BI service account. Okay, basically these options are enabled in like more pro versions, pro licenses. It is enabled for now. It won't be enabled. Okay, you have to pay for the advanced versions to use these services. Okay, so as of now, if you see here in the bottom, we have two options. One is the desktop layout and another is the mobile layout. So this is the mobile layout, but to be frank, since we are working on the desktop, it is not that look good, so we can work on the desktop layout. All right, so we just about talked about the home features, correct? We have just discussed about the home features. Is it clear? Is it clear? Am I clear to you guys? Yes or no? Tell me quickly. or is it boring? Aditya Jaiswal, please have some patience. This is just the third day. We are just discussing about the tool. I don't know why this is a delay between the system, or how is it, because I'm getting the messages quite late, not immediately as soon as you're typing it. Quick measures are nothing but the inbuilt functions. See, to create more set of fields, to create more set of columns, or to create more set of aggregations, there are two options. Either you can go with a new measure, okay, where you have to write down manually your formulas to create new fields, and there is a quick measure option. Means it has got list of common calculations, okay, like what is generally used in more reportings. All right. One second, guys. Yeah. So that is the thing. But the most you can see here, choose from the list of common calculations. Means there are certain common calculations for which already the formula has been written. You just have to pass the value. That is your quick measure. Okay. Next thing that you can see here is the table view. Table view will just display you the raw data that you had loaded in a tabular format. For example, you have seen that we have created a table, right? So in table view, you will be able to see the data in the tabular format itself. Okay. So what is the use of this table view? Basically, this is useful whenever you want to inspect your data, or you want to check for any kind of errors, or you want to verify the data transformations. At the time, this table view is helpful. Okay. Whereas from here also you can create your DAX expressions. Okay. You can create new measure, quick measure, new column, new table. All right. What is this new measure? New measure will, again, like I have already told you, you have to write down your formulas manually to create new measure. Okay. New measure are generally the aggregated measures. Okay. Let's say you have a column with a lot of numerical values and you want to perform some kind of aggregations on that. At that time, you can go with new measures by writing down the formulas. Quick measures, inbuilt formulas. New column, let's say you want to add a new column here based on some existing column. By applying some formula on it, you can create a new column. New table, let's say you have a very big data set of all the regions across the globe. Now let's say you want to have a data of only north region. Okay, you want to have a data for only north region of the globe. Then you'll get with that you can create a new table for only north region. Okay, that is the option over here. That is your table view. Okay, then you have this model view. See guys, this model view is very uh, it is very important, first of all, because let's say you have a table. Okay, let's say you have a data set, and in the data sets there are multiple tables. Okay, there are multiple tables, there are 3 or 5 tables, and now you want to interconnect those 5 tables. So this is the place where you can establish the relationship between your tables inside your data set. Okay, so this option, table view, allows you to define the relationship. Okay, you can set the cardinality, and you can apply some kind of cross filtering rules between them. Okay, so this is very useful whenever you want to manage the data schemas and you want to ensure that there is a proper connectivity between your tables. Okay, let's say you have 3 different tables. One is orders table, then another is customers table, and another is let's say delivery related information, and there is some common field between them. Okay, there is a common field between them, so you can connect these 3 tables by establishing a relationship here in this table, in this view. Okay, that is data and model view. Got it? And finally, we have the DAX query view. So DAX query view, here you can just write down your DAX expressions. Okay, you can write and execute your DAX queries. Okay, so this is generally used for more advanced calculations, some custom measures, and more computed columns. Okay, generally we will be having a one session for DAX also. So this is the DAX view. Okay, so this is just about the basic interface, guys. We'll take a break, then we'll continue to see some other options available here. All right, we'll take a small break. Yes, Rishabh, it's same like that. Okay, guys, let's take a break of 10 minutes, then we'll continue. Okay, thank you. Okay, guys, welcome back. Is my voice audible to you? Yes, no, please tell me. Is my voice audible? Am I audible to you? Okay, thank you. So we just have discussed about the home section. Then you have this insert section. In insert section, again, you can see there are certain list of options. Okay. So first is new page. If you want to create a new page, you can get on this option. New visual again, like this new visual will get completed. If you want to go with more visuals, again, some more visuals are there here. Q&A feature allows you to just it's like moreover a kind of an AI feature, okay, where you can just we have already discussed, right, Power BI Q&A. In this, you can naturally ask we can ask questions in a natural language to Power BI, and based on that, it will give you the response. Okay, you can ask the questions about your data in the natural language to create the new visuals. All right. This key influencers basically helps you to identify like the key factors that will drive the changes in your specific measure. Okay, so it uses actually a bar chart to show the impact of different factors on a specific measure. Okay, decomposition tree. Decomposition tree is like it is just going to visually break down your measure into its constituent parts so that you can understand its drivers. Okay, so what is a tree? Basically, in the tree, we have different components under the major branch. Like we have different roots. Like that. Here, if for a specific measure, it will break down into different components. Then narrative is a feature which will automatically generate the natural language descriptions of your data. You can see it adds an auto-generated written summary of your data to this particular report. Okay. Then in the Power Platform, this is some extra options. For now, just understand that paginated report is kind of a traditional printable report with more precise control on the page layout. Okay, so you can see here it's an embedded paginated report visual in your report. So both reports will update in the real time as the data changes. Okay, then you have this Power Apps. It's embed a Power App into the report so people can use the app without leaving Power BI. Basically, it integrates the interactive form and custom applications directly into the Power BI report. Okay, so which will enable the users to interact with the data and trigger some kind of actions. Then you have Power Automate. Power Automate will automate your workflows and different tasks by integrating to Power Automate. Okay. So again, this these three services will be using Power BI service. Okay. So it is out of scope for now. Let me remove this. Then you have different elements here. Again, text box you can insert. If you want to insert any specific button here, you can insert button. If you want to insert any other shapes, you can insert a shapes. And again, on these specific buttons and shapes, you can trigger different actions. Okay, you can trigger different actions. And image, in image, if you want to insert any specific image, you can insert image also. Right. Key influencers, you can just see here. It says that add key influencers visuals to your report. Basically, let me see if I have this data working on me. No, I don't think so. It will work on it. You can see the increase and decrease the segment. No, wait. Just one time. This is not the right one. Let me talk on this in some time. Basically, key influencer will it is a feature actually which with which you can identify the key factors which are responsible to change your specific measure. Okay, for example, there is a specific measure like sales or profit. So it will help you to identify the key factors through which why it is getting changed. Okay, what are the possible reasons for it? AI visuals. Where is AI visuals? In this page, Mansi, Power Apps and Power Automate. These are some advanced feature which can be used only through Power BI service. Okay, so Power Apps will allow you to integrate with some more interactive forms and custom applications. Okay, this feature is not enabled here for now in our Power BI desktop. Okay. if you see here, this is Power App. You can see here we are getting some list of steps here. Select the field that you want from your data set that you like to use in your app. Then you can add existing app in your report to create a new one. And basically, with this, as I said, with Power App, you can integrate with different forms and custom applications, okay, to your system. If time permits, we'll see the practical on this also, okay. Let me remove it for now. With this Power Automate, it will require your Power BI service page, okay. It will ask you for Power BI service. All right, Mansi. So this is here, that's it. And then we have modeling. So modeling, coming to modeling, guys, in modeling section, again, you'll find this calculation options. So this is some what same options that you have already seen inside the table view. You can create new visual calculations. You can create new measures, quick measures, new column, new table. This option we have already seen. Here you have page refresh option. Okay, you can set the condition by which you want to refresh your page. Here you have a new parameter option. So with this, you can create any kind of parameters, whether you want to create a numeric range or fields, you can do that. Then you have this security option. Security option. With this security option, you can manage the roles. Okay. Let's say you're working in an organization. Okay. Let's say you are an admin. Okay. And you want to control the accessibility of different users. Okay. You want to control the accessibility of different users, like who can see what. So at that time, you'll make use of this option, security options. You can manage the roles. Okay. You can define the role level security through these options, manage the roles. Okay. And to test it, you can click on the view as option. Okay. Then you have this Q&A setup. Q&A setup, with the Q&A setup, you can just directly set up the conditions for your natural language. Okay. You had this natural language option, correct? With Q&A setup, you can configure the Q&A feature to enable your natural language queries. And this language, you can change the language from here. And linguistic schema is nothing but it specifies the language that you can use for Q&A. Okay. Here, this is the option here. And next we have view option. In view option, you have these themes. Basically, you can set up different themes. Okay. You can set up different themes like this. So some of them are free and some of them are requiring the Power BI service account. Okay. Page view, you can align the page fit to width like that. And mobile layout, mobile view will be available here. Then you have this grid lines. If you enable this, you'll get this grid lines in the canvas. Snap to grid lines. This automatically aligns the object in your report. And lock objects if suppose you want to stop the movement of any specific visualizations, so that you can accidentally prevent its movement. You can use this of lock objects. Filter, again, there's a filter condition. This will disable and enable through this option, this filter section. Okay. Bookmarks is just to save a specific view. Bookmarks option is to save the specific view inside a visual. Let's say you have 5 visuals in this screen, and you want to save this bookmark, means you want to save the view. With this option, you can save it. Selection options, with the selection option, you can control the visibility of any specific visualization in the screen. Let's say with the selection option, you have created 5 visuals here. All the 5 visuals will be displayed here. And now you can control the visibility, like which visualization you want to see, which visualization you want to hide it off. Okay. For more options, I'm getting this. I have to check this one. Okay. Then you have performance analyzer. So you can access your report performance, and you can identify the areas where it requires improvement. Synchronize slicers. Slicer is same as your filters, guys. So you can control the level of slicers and the flexibility. This is one of the visual, guys. If you see here in the visual, we have the slicers. Somewhere here you'll find the slicers. This is button slicer. Then you have this somewhere this one. This is a slicer. You can control the slicers. Okay. And then you have optimize. This is again the refresh related information, help something more related to the tool, and this is external tools. This is not option for you now. This is something that I've installed for my purpose. All right. So this was just a quick overview about the interface. So I hope this basic understanding is clear to all the participants. Correct. I have just given an overview about this interface because now onwards we will be going into more practical things. Clear? Are you clear with? Have you got at least some basic understanding about the tool, guys? Yes or no? Can I get that information from you? At least you got some basic understanding about the interface. Those who are new, those who already know, that is fine, but those who are new, you must have got a very basic foundation understanding about the interface of Power BI, right? Okay. All right. So guys, we'll do one thing. We'll take a data set, and the very first thing that I want to see is about Power Query Editor. Okay. I want to talk about Power Query Editor. All right. Before that, I have a small concern with you guys. I just wanted to ask you why there is a need to clean the data. We have the data, right? We can directly go with the data, correct? Why there is a need to clean the data? Can you tell me? What is the need actually to clean the data? What is the need to clean the data? You can directly go with the data, right? Can you tell me? I cannot see any replies. Okay. To remove irrelevant information, cause sometimes we have redundant data, missing values. We need to clean and remove the redundant data and missing leading outliers so that we can get the appropriate answers from the help of clean data, removing duplicate quality data so that we can get the trends of the insights. Without cleaning the data, there will be error evidence saying our data has some null value and our data is not structure way accuracy completeness. Okay, that is fine. Most of you are correct. Basically, guys, what happens generally whenever we take the data? But why this kind of error arises? Why this kind of error arises? See, guys, when you go to supermarket or any kind of hypermarket or stores, or any, take it any example, you get some kind of feedback forms, right? In market, whenever you go for any shopping and all, you get some kind of feedback forms, right? In the feedback forms, for the options for which you know the answers, you give it, right? But for the options for which you don't know any specific answers which is relevant to you, you fill it, or you keep it blank? Generally we keep it blank, right? We keep it blank. So this blank values, whenever it is converted into a digital format inside in form of any kind of tables, this comes out to be a kind of null values. Okay, this comes out to be a kind of missing values or null values. Got it? So it's the core responsibility of the guy who is working as a data analyst to clean this set of data. Okay, so that he can avoid this null values, he can handle this missing values. Okay, now why this is necessary? Because missing values may lead to biased result. Okay, missing values can lead to biased result. Okay, and how can you deal with missing values? Can you replace these missing values or can you edit the missing values? That is also a concern, right? Let's say you have missing values. So you can replace it with like most commonly occurring element if it is a case of a categorical value. Okay, let's say it is a categorical column and in that there is some missing values. So you can replace it with the most occurring element. Okay, if it is a numerical value or column, you can replace it with a null value with a mean or medians. Got it? And now, second thing, let's say you have an example of a table where there is a age field. Okay, and in the age field, somebody has marked the age as negative. Do you think age can be negative? No, right? Age cannot be negative, correct? So these are some of the inconsistency in the data which has to be rectified. And another important thing, let's say there is a data set in which uh, all the values are in certain range, and there is suddenly some of the values which are very extreme values. Okay, which means which are extremely out of the sequence or out of the range. So those values has to be taken care, right? Why? Because those value may impact on the mean of the particular data, right? Yes or no? Let's say you have a data set. In that data set you have a column where you have some numerical values, and most of the values are lying in the same range, and suddenly there are certain values which are very extreme values. You can call them as outliers. So you need to treat those outliers, otherwise these outliers will lead to deviate your mean from the normal observations, correct? Yes or no? So you have to handle those things also. And thirdly, very important, let's say you have a lot of you have a data set. In that data set you have uh, more than 50 columns, okay? And out of those 50 columns you feel that there is certain columns which are not at all relevant to you, okay, which is not at all relevant to your analysis. So at that time what you can do, you can remove those set of columns, right? You can remove those set of columns. Why you will remove it? Because it will, if you don't remove it, guys, anyways, if you have a very large data set, if you're working on a very huge data set, it will impact on the performance, right? It will impact on the performance, correct? It will, the tool will take too much of time to process it, right? To avoid that you have to remove it. And one more, you also have to handle the duplicate values, right? Let's say you gathered some data from one region and you gathered another data from same region, and there are some data which is common between them. Okay, you need to handle them, right? You need to manage them. Got it? That is another thing. And some more examples if I have to give you, let's say you have a data of sales of a particular region. Okay, let's say you have a data set of sales of UP region, and there is another data of sales of Delhi region, and there is another data of sales of, let's say, some third region, some third place. So instead of analyzing all these three things separately, what we can do, we can merge them together, right? We can merge them together into one data set and we can analyze it, correct? Yes or no? Will you agree these things? Yes or no? We can do it, right? So these are some of the things. You can merge them, you can append them, all right, and you can establish the relationship between the tables. So I have just given you a very brief examples, like how you can clean your data. Got it? How you can clean your data. So my charger is getting off. All right. So that is what one thing I wanted to discuss. The reason is we need to make our data clean, because if we don't make it clean, it will lead to some improper output. Okay, the result that you will be expecting will not be an accurate. Okay, it will be deviated one, and it will not make you that power to take correct decisions. It might help. It might lead to some wrong decisions. Okay, those set of reports that you develop with the help of the data which is not clean, it will lead to a, uh, a very wrong decisions. Okay, so which is very risky for any business organizations. So that is the reason we clean the data. And most of the data analysts spend most of the time at this particular stage only. Okay, if you remember, there are different stages in data analytics process. We have data we have problem understanding, then we have data gathering, then we have data cleaning, right? So this is the stage where data cleaning and data preparing is the stage where most of the time is spent for cleaning and making the data suitable for analysis. Okay. uh, you can take an example of any normal in the analogy also, like whenever you want to prepare a vegetable curry at your home, you go to the market, you bring the vegetable at your home, and you first clean it, right? You do not cook it directly, right? You first try to clean the vegetables and then you cook it, right? In the same way, whenever you gather the data, you have to clean it, you have to make it into a format which is suitable for analysis. So that is what we do here in data cleaning. All right. Yes. Mansi, data cleaning is different and data transforming is different. In data cleaning, you try to remove, handle issues inside the data. Okay. In data transforming, you try to transform your data into a new format. Maybe there are data values which are in different range. You try to normalize it. Okay. Then you try to make the data into a format, or you try to add new columns like that. All those things you do in data transforming. All right. So next, what I have is we'll be having one data set, guys. That data set we will be loading here. Okay. I can share you the data set. You guys were asking about the data set. So let me do one thing. Let me go to my desktop. Okay. Share, share, link. Guys, please check the notes. I'm sharing the data set links here. Let me copy this once again. Wait. Sir. Okay. Yes. So this is the dataset link, guys. You can copy it from here. Also, I will share it here also in the notes. Okay. Please go through this notes dataset, guys. Please download it. I want to discuss about this dataset. Please download this dataset, guys. I want to discuss about this dataset. Guys, are you trying to send me any kind of permissions? Downloaded. All right. Very good, guys. So let me open the dataset. Let us discuss this dataset. So I have it somewhere here. Stick. Upload it here. Yes, you will find the recordings in the notes sheet that I have shared. Okay. You can check the Telegram group also, guys. I have added the notes link in the Telegram group also. So, guys, this is the data set that I have shared you with all of you now. Okay. I hope you all can see the data set, right? Right? Yes or no? Yes, visible. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So, if you see, guys, in the data set that I have shared you, in the data set, there are three tabs. Okay. There are three tabs. One is orders, second is people, and the third is returns. Okay. One is orders, second is people, and third is returns. So there are three different tables: orders table, people table, and return table. If you see, guys, this orders table, this data set contains 10,194 records. Okay. This table contains 10,194 records. People contains only 5 records, 4 records, and return contains around somewhere around 800 records. Okay. Let's talk about this orders table now. If you see this orders table, there are around 22 fields here, guys. Okay. In this table, there are around 22 fields. Okay. 21 or 22 fields. Okay. I think so 22 fields only. 21 fields. One field will be creating it. Okay. So what are these fields? What are these fields? Let's talk on them. Okay. First is row ID. This is as same as your serial number. Okay. Understand first that this is an superstore data set. Okay. This is a superstore data set in which there are three tables: orders table, people table, and returns table. In orders table, you'll find 21 fields as of now. The first is row ID, which is as same as your serial number. Okay. Then you have this order ID. Okay. Order ID basically denotes the ID of the order on which the product was placed. Okay. Whenever we place an order, there's an ID getting generated. That is nothing but your order ID. Okay. So this is going to be unique for set of orders. All right. This is going to be unique for set of orders. If there are multiple products placed under the same order, they will be having the same order ID. Okay. If you see here, there are certain products which are placed under the same order ID. Okay. Multiple products under the same order ID. So if you carefully observe here, in this order ID, you can see three things. One is the country code, then second is the year, and then they have some serial number. Okay. You have three things here: country code, date, and serial number. Okay. Next thing is your order date. Okay. Order date is the date on which the product was placed. All right. Order date is the date on which the product was placed. Can you tell me what is this ship date now? What is this ship date? What is this ship date? What is this ship date? What is the ship date, guys? When the product is shipped from the store. Delivery date, the date on which it was ready for shipment. Sarthak Pant, Piyush, Mansi. Okay, only three people from the entire audience is able to answer me. Rest, are you just simply watching movie? Can you not reply? What is the ship date? Because I can see there is some kind of confusion here. Understand, guys, this is not the delivery date. This is the date on which the product was shipped. Okay. Shipped basically means on which the product was sent to the user. Okay. Sent to the customer. You place a product on Flipkart. So sometime what it happens, it gets shipped on the same day, or sometime what happens, it gets shipped after some days. You get a message, right, in your email that your order was shipped. So the date on which the order was shipped from the seller side to the customer, that is the date, ship date. Okay. So we have two dates: order date on which the order was placed, and ship date is the date on which the order was dispatched. Okay. If you see here, the order in the order date, you have the data from 2021, and if you just scroll down in the bottom, it's up to 2024. You have 4 years data: 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024. 4 years data set we have. Okay. 21, 22, 23, 24. If you carefully observe, guys, there is a difference between these two dates: order date and ship date. Okay. 3rd of January, the order was placed, and 7th of January, the order was shipped. Means basically, it can mean that there might be some delay in the shipping. Okay, there is some delay in the shipping. All right. So this is one of the factors that we can identify in this table, right? Next thing that you can see here is we have this ship mode. Okay. So generally, when the order get placed, it gets shipped through different mediums. Okay. It can be a standard class, it is a first class, second class, or it is a same day delivery. Okay. It is a same day delivery. So there are different modes of shipping. Okay. Standard class, first class, same day delivery, and second class. All right. So these are different ship modes. So there are four set of ship modes: standard class, first class, second class, and same day. Okay. Then you have this customer ID. Customer ID is nothing but the unique ID of every customers. Okay. Customer ID is the unique ID of every customers. Okay. This is going to be the unique value for every customers. Okay. Then you have this customer name. Customer name, as the name itself suggests, is the name of the customer. Then you have segment. In segment, for you, let me explain you that there are three segments here. Okay. In our data sets, there are three segments. Okay. There are three segments. segments. What are those? We have consumer segment, we have corporate, and we have home office. Okay. We have consumer segment, corporate segment, and home office. Basically, this tells that to which particular segment the product was, by which particular segment the product was purchased. Okay. Whether the consumer has purchased, whether the corporate has purchased, or the home office has purchased. All right. These are three segments. Then you have country field. In country field, if you see guys, there are two countries inside my data set. Okay. One is United States and another is Canada. Okay. We have two countries, United States and Canada. Okay. In country, there are two fields, United States and Canada. Okay. Let me write down here also. In country, we have US and Canada. Canada. Okay. Let me make this as United States only. Okay. United States and Canada. Then if you see here, we have city. So this city belongs to the respective city of a country. These are the states of the respective country. This is a postal code. Then you have a region. In region, we have four regions. What are the four regions? We have central, south, and east and west. Okay, these are the four regions in my data set: central, south, east, and west. Okay. Then this is the product ID. Product ID is nothing but the unique ID for a specific product. Okay. Then you have this category. In category, we have three different categories. We have three different categories. Category, there are three categories. One is what is that? Office supply, furniture, and technology. We have furniture, office supplies, and technology. Okay. We have three categories: office supplies, furniture, and category. Okay. Next to category, there are subcategories. There are subcategories. Okay. There are subcategories. Okay. Subcategories. Let me tell you, there are 17 subcategories here. There are 17 subcategories. Okay. I cannot write down all the names here, but there are 17 subcategories. Okay. After that, we have the name of the product, means the product which is being purchased. And after that, we have sales, quantity, discount, and profit. If you see guys, this sales values, this is unit sales. Okay. This is unit sales. Okay. This is quantity, means number of quantity has been purchased, and this is a discount applicable on one unit. Okay. And this is the profit coming out. Okay. This is the profit coming out, total profit coming out. So now if you see here, I have unit sales, I have quantity, and I have discount. I can calculate the revenue, right? I can calculate the revenue from this, correct? I can multiply sales and quantity, and I will subtract the discount from it to get the revenue. Okay. I'll get the revenue out of it. Okay. This is what we can do here. Numerically, we can create one new column, that is will be revenue. So we'll be multiplying sales and quantity, and we'll be multiply we'll subtract discount from it. Okay. That is what we can calculate from here. We can create one new column here. Okay. We'll create one new column here in the tool itself. If you see here, this side, there is a kind of a hierarchy here. Okay. There is a kind of an hierarchy here. What is that hierarchy? We have, if you carefully see, we have category. Okay. Category. In category, we have subcategory. And in subcategory, we have product names. Product names. Okay. We have total three subcategories, correct? We have total three subcategories, right? Three. And we have total 17 subcategories, correct? Am I right? I don't know how many products we have. I have not checked that because maybe the product has been repeating, but around 2000 products will be there. Okay, there are around 2000 products. So understand that each product will be under one of the subcategory. Okay, it will be under one of the subcategory, further which the subcategory will be under one of the category. Okay. Each product will be one of the subcategory. It can be anything, papers, binders, chairs, anything. And each of this, any of the subcategory can be from the one of the category. Okay. So this is a kind of an hierarchy here. Understood? This is an hierarchy here. Am I clear? Am I clear to you? Are you able to understand this hierarchy? Under category, for category, we have state, under subcategories, for under subcategories, we have different products. Like how we have country, right? Under country, we have different states, right? Under states, we have different, you can say different cities, right? In the same way, here also we have some, we have a form of an hierarchy. Okay. Category, subcategory, and the product names. All right. Understand this is a hierarchy here. Okay, so these are the fields here that we have just understood. And apart from that, we have four numerical fields: sales, quantity, discount, profit. We will be creating one new field that will be revenue. Okay, we'll be seeing that. And along with that, we have people table. In people table, this is nothing but it's talking about the regional managers. So we have four regions, right? East, West, Central, and South. For those four regions, we have different regional managers: Stadi, Pathom, Chagmagi, Roxanne, Rodriguez, Fred, Suzuki. These are the regional managers for these regions. Okay. And these are the orders which has been returned. So what happens, guys, whenever we place an order, if we receive a defective product, we replace it, right? So in the same way, here also we have certain orders which has been returned. Okay, so these are the order ID numbers which has been got returned. Okay, these are the order IDs which has got returned. Clear? So this is the entire table, guys, that we will be working on in the upcoming sessions. Clear? So what we will be doing, we will be loading the table, and then first we will jump into the Power Query editor. Okay. And from there, first we will understand all the major options in the Power Query editor, and then we'll go with the visualizations. So this will be my flow. So I'll take another 1 or 2 days for data cleaning. And after data cleaning, we'll jump to visualizations. Am I clear, guys? Yes, no, tell me. So far, everybody, is it clear? Are you able to understand? So just to recap, today we just have understood about the basics of the interface, and we have understood the data set, right? In the next session, we will be talking about the Power Query Editor. Okay, we'll see different options there in Power Query Editor. We'll perform some data cleaning. We'll learn those things. Okay. One more announcement, guys. Tomorrow there is an AMA session. Like it will be a 1 hour session, not 2 hours. It will be like 6 to 7. So if you have any queries, if you have got any queries for this week, you can join that session. Okay. You can join, you can ask like that. And technical session will be on Monday only. Okay. Means we'll be resume this session on Monday. Got it? Am I clear? Am I clear to all of you? All right, guys. So please go through the notes, check the notes. If you have not joined the Telegram group, please join the Telegram group. Do watch the recording. It will be updated soon. Okay. So I hope you liked today's session. You enjoyed. You understood what has been taught. Yes, Badal Raj, you'll get it. Sir, Rama session will not be added in attendance. Not sure, Mansi. This is a session just for your queries. Okay. You can join and you can leave after some time. That is fine. Shivansh, as I've already discussed previously also, attendance is getting captured automatically through this Zoho platform itself. Okay. As soon as you log in into this Zoho, your attendance gets captured. Mansi Vishwakarma, regarding self-paced learning, I'll be updating you in some days. Let me get the update from my team, and as soon as I get it, I will be sharing the information with you regarding the self-paced course. All right. So till time, please wait. Okay, guys. Sir, there is Microsoft and IBM resources available. Yes, Aditya Jaiswal, we are working, we are checking that. Once I get a confirmation from my team, I will update you regarding the self-paced course, which one has to complete it. Okay, I'll update you. I'll update all the participants. Do not worry. We are just on the first week, guys. We still have time. Let me get the confirmation, then I will update you. Okay. Yes, guys. No, Aditya, please wait for my information instruction, then you can continue. Yes, Rishabh Bhatt. Yes, you will get. Okay. Okay, guys. Will if you have any queries, you can ask. Otherwise, you can leave. Sarthak, as I said, I'm checking with my team. As soon as I get the information, I'll update you. Just tomorrow is there a AMA session, Ask Me Anything session. You can ask your queries related to this particular week. Okay. Technical session is on Monday. Sarthak, please wait for some more days. I'll come up with concrete information in the upcoming sessions. Khalik Khan, for that, you have to drop an email. Okay. All right, guys. So thank you so much for joining. We'll meet you in the upcoming sessions. Tomorrow is the AMA session. If you have any queries for this week, you can join and ask. All right. Bye, guys. Good night. Take care. Bye bye.